Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying the subject Cambridge O Levels D Maths 4024. We are working on the past papers, and today we have selected May June 2021 to one paper. This paper 2 belongs from the zone 1, and this is my second video on this paper. In my first video, we have already done from question number 1 to question number 5 of this paper. In this second video on this paper, I'm going to attempt from question number 6 to question number 10. So let's start today's work. Okay, so here we go. So, so the May June 2021. So this is May June 2021, paper 2 from the zone 1. Time allowed is 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, so we have already done from question number 1 to question number 5. So we are going to question number 6. So this is question number 4, and this is question 5. Okay, so now we are on the question number 6. Says f of x is equals to 2x plus 3, g of x is equals to 12 minus 3x, the whole thing divided by 5. So there are two functions given. The first question is find the value of the g of the minus 1. G of the minus 1, very simple. You can find that in this formula, wherever is the variable, just put in the place of x, put minus 1. And here we go. So the g of minus 1 will be 12 minus 3 into minus 1 divided by 5. So it will be 12 plus 3 divided by 5, 15 by 5, and that will be 3. So this is the first part. My second part is find f of x, solve f of x equals to 2. So f of x is 2x plus 3, and I will write it equals to 2, and then I will try to solve it. Okay. So f of x equals to 2, so 2x plus 3 equals to 2, so 2x will be equals to 2 minus 3, 2x will be equals to minus 1, x will be equals to 1, minus 1 divided by 2. So the answer is minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now, the next thing is they want you to find out a 3 marks question, g inverse of x. Okay. So we want to find the inverse of the g, and so let g of x is equals to y. So when the g will go on the other side, it will become g inverse of y. So x will be equal to g inverse of y. That's the first line. In this, g of x equals to y, in the place of g of x, I will write the function. The g of x is equals to 12 minus 3x divided by 5. 12 minus 3 divided by 5 equals to y. So I will make x the subject of the formula. So 12 minus 3x will be equals to 5y, minus 3x will be equals to 5y minus 12. So x will be equals to 5y minus 12 divided by minus 3. So give this negative upstairs, so the order will change, and you will see that the negative will become positive, the positive will become negative. So x is equals to minus 5y plus 12, the whole thing divided by 3. So g inverse of y will be equals to 12 minus 5y, the whole thing divided by 3. Now change the variable. In the place of y, wherever you have y, put x. So g inverse of x will be equals to 12 minus 5x divided by 3. So this is how you will do, you will find the g inverse of x. Okay. So the next question they are asking is of 4 marks. They say find the value of the x when f of x is 4 more than g of x. Okay. So they are saying that the f of x is 4 more than the g of x. Okay, put the formula here. So 2x plus 3 is equals to 12 minus 3x by 5 plus 4. So I will take the LCM here. So I will take this minus plus 4 to the other side, it will become minus 4 on the right side, on the left side. So 2x minus 1 is equals to 12 minus 3x divided by 5. Bring this 5 to this side, it will multiply here. So 5 bracket 2x minus 1 bracket close equals to 12 minus 3x. So it will be 10x minus 5 equals to 12 minus 3x. So you will have 10x plus 3x equals to 12 plus 5. 13x is equal to 17. So the x will be equals to 17 by 13. So x will be equals to 1 whole 4 by 13. So 1 whole 4 by 13 is the answer. So this is how you will do the D part of this question. So we are done with this question. Now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 7. He says y is equals to 2x plus 1, y is equals to 2x minus 1, y is equals to minus 2x plus 1, and y is equals to minus 2x minus 1. The diagram below shows sketches of the two of these lines. Write the correct equation below in each diagram. So you can see this line, it has a positive gradient and its y-intercept is a negative number. So positive gradient and the y-intercept is a negative gradient. So this is the equation. You can see here the gradient is positive and the y-intercept is negative. You remember that y is equals to mx plus c. So the coefficient of x is the gradient and the c is the y-intercept. This line, its gradient is positive. When you move to the right, it's going upward, so its gradient is positive. Its y-intercept is negative number. So here only this is that equation. So this is y equals to 2x minus 1. This equation has a negative gradient and its y-intercept is a positive number. Negative gradient and the y-intercept is a positive number. So this is this equation. So for this, you will put this equation. Let me show you. I have done this on a paper. So here you see, here you can see. I hope you can see that. Question number 7a part. This is 2x minus 1. I have shown that the slope is 2 and the y-intercept is minus 1. And this equation, this line, its equation will be y equals to minus 2x plus 1. The slope is negative and the y-intercept is a positive number. So this is how you will do the question number 7. It's A part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen. So this is question number 7. It's B part. He says, the diagram shows a sketch of the graph of y is equals to x squared plus ax plus b. Find the values of a and b. Okay, you can see here in the diagram, they have told us that this is a quadratic graph and its y-intercept here is minus 3. Sorry, its x-intercept is minus 3. So the coordinate of this point will be minus 3 comma 0. And this point is also another x-intercept and its coordinates will be 2 comma 0. So I will put minus 3 comma 0 in this equation and I will get a value, an equation in A and B. I will put this point 2 comma 0 in this equation in the place of x and y, and I will get another equation in A and B. So when I will have two equations in A and B, I will solve them simultaneously. So let's do it. Okay, so very simple. Simple. It's very simple. Okay. So x is equals to minus 3. So here I have done another way, and this way is much easier. Here the x value is minus 3. So take this minus 3 to the other side. So x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here the x is equals to 2. So take this 2 to the other side will become x minus 2 equals 0. Multiply these two with each other. So the left side will multiply with the left side and the right side will multiply with the right side. So x plus 3 multiply with the x minus 2. And when you multiply these, x will multiply with x minus 2. Then plus 3 will multiply with x minus 2. You get x squared minus 2x and plus 3x minus 6 equals to 0. And you will have x squared plus x minus 6 equals 0. So when you compare them, the a will be plus 1 and the b will be minus 6. So a will be plus 1 and the b will be minus 6. So there can be two methods I have done, and I have solved it with a different method. I hope you understand how I have solved it. So that was question number 7, B part. Now we are going to the next question. Here you have a graph. Okay, he says C part. The grid shows the graph of y is equals to x cube minus 2x square minus 3x plus 6. X cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to k has exactly two solutions. Use the graph to find the possible values of the k. So k is a number. So k represents basically a horizontal line, which means y equals to k, which means y equals to a number. So it will be a horizontal line. And it has two solutions. So that horizontal line, when you draw it, it cuts the graph only on 2 points. So one line will be here, 1 and 2. And the other line will be here. You see? So these are the two lines. When you draw them, they cut the graph at two places only. So you can see that. Let me show you. Let me increase the size a bit more. So here you can see I have drawn this line, this horizontal line. So it cuts the graph at this point and at this point. So y equals to 8. And this is the other line, horizontal line, which cuts the graph at 2 points. And that line is y equals to minus 4. So you see, these are the two lines, and that was their question. So the values of the k will be minus 4 and 8. I hope you understand this question. And okay, the next thing they are asking, if that was a 2 marks question, by drawing a suitable line on the grid, find the solution of x cubed minus 2x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals to 0. You see, I can find its solution, but there is a problem because we are going graphical. So we are going to do it by graphical method. The original equation has x cubed. You have also have x cubed minus 2x squared. You also have minus 2x squared. And in the original equation, you have minus 5x plus 6. Here you have minus 7x plus 5. So I want here minus 5x and plus 6. So I will try to make the left side of this equation exactly the equation whose graph I have drawn already there. Whose graph is already there. Okay. So here you can see this is the way I'm going to do it. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals to 0. So it will be x cubed minus 2x squared. I split the minus 7x minus 5x minus 2x plus 5 plus 1. I added plus 1 here. So I will also add this plus 1 on the right side. So now you will have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. I will take this minus 2x to the other side. It will become plus 2x. Now you can see this side, which is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6, is exactly that expression whose graph I have already drawn. So this is that curve on the left side. And on the right side, whatever you have, I have here 2x plus 1. So I will write it equals to y. So then I will draw this line. So y is equals to 2x plus 1. So I will take different values of x. For example, I take 0, 1, and 2. I put in this equation, I get the values of y, which is 1, 3, and 5. And then I will plot this line. So y equals to 2x plus 1, I will plot this line. So you can see I have plotted those points here, and I have drawn that line. So you can see that line cuts the graph here, here, and here. So I will check what's the value of that when it cuts the graph here. So it's something like minus 2 point something, and here it is 0 point something, and when it cuts the graph here, it is 3 point something. So when I check, it's x equals to minus 2.5, 0.6, and 3.6. So when I draw this line on my graph paper, so wherever this straight line cuts the original graph, it cut it at 3 points. So I noted down what is the value of x under those 3 points, and that is the solution. So this is how you do this second part of the C part of the question number 7. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 8. He says P, Q, and R. The question is that the P, Q, and R are the points on the circumference of R. P, Q, and R are the points on the circumference of a circle, center O. The angle POQ is 8x, and the angle RPO is x, and the angle OQR is 24 degrees. Okay, so their question is calculate the angle POQ. They want me to find out the angle PQO, sorry, PQO. They want me to find out this angle. Okay, so this is radius, this is radius. If this angle is this angle and this angle, it's an isotriangle, so these two angles will be same. And this is the angle I want to find out. Okay, so if this is 8x, then the angle here will be half of this 8x. Angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. That's the property of the circle. The angle, you see the PQ chord, the P and the Q, you have joined them with the O, so the angle formed between them is 8x. You join the P and the Q with a point on the circumference. So the angle here will be half of this 8x. So it will be 4x. So when you draw a line here, it will be x because this will be an isotriangle. So this is x, so this will be also x. This is 24, this will be also 24. So let me show you because you might get confused what I'm saying. So let me show you the solution. Okay, so I'm calling it this alpha. This is also alpha. It's an isotriangle. And let me call this angle as beta. So beta will be beta will be how much? The beta will be half of the 8x. And here you can see the beta is equals to half of the 8x. The reason is angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the beta will be 4x. In the same way, because this is radius, so let me call this angle alpha. This angle is also alpha. They are the base angles of the isotriangle. So alpha plus 8x will be equals to 180. So 2 alpha will be equals to 180 minus 8x. So alpha will be equals to 180 and minus 8x, and the whole thing divided by 2. And the alpha will be 90 minus 4x. And then if you look at this big triangle, the big triangle. So this angle beta 24 plus alpha and x plus alpha. Their sum will be 180 because they are the internal angles of a triangle. So the beta plus alpha plus 24 is one angle, alpha plus x is a one angle, and beta is one angle. So you add these three angles, the sum will be equals to 180. The beta is 4x, and alpha is 90 minus 4x, 24. Alpha is 90 minus 4x, and the x is x equals to 180. So you are left with minus 3x plus 24 equals to 0. 90, 90, and 180, they will be cancelled. So minus 3x is equals to minus 24. So x will be equals to minus 24 divided by minus 3. So x will be equals to, so the x will be equals to 8. So once you know the value of the 8 x, we can find the value of the alpha. Alpha was 90 minus 4 x. So alpha will be equals to 90 minus 32, and alpha will be 58. So the angle PQO is 58 degrees. So the angle PQO is how much? 58 degrees. So this is how you do this question. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. So you can see the whole question. So this is the working of that question. That question is of the 4. This question is of the 4 marks. Okay. So let's go to the next part. In the next part, he says, okay, the B part. And here we go. Here we have, he says, the triangle, he says the triangle KLM is similar to the triangle KNJ. Okay. The JKM and the NKL are straight lines. Okay. The angle KLM and the angle KNJ and the angle LKM. So they are, that's why the LKM is Y angle, and these two angles, angle L, this angle, and this angle, they are same. So then they say that the KL is 6 centimeters, the KM is 10.5 centimeter, the KN is 10 centimeter, and the area of the triangle, they say the area of the triangle, the JKN is 75 centimeters square. Calculate the value of the Y. Okay, so I can find out the value of the Y. So first of all, I'll find the area of this triangle. These two triangles are similar to each other. So very easy, you see. Okay, first of all, I will take the area of the triangle KLM divided by the area of the triangle KNJ. I know the side of the KL, the triangle is the name of the KL is 6 and the KN is 10. So the area of the triangle KLM and the area of the triangle KNJ, that will be equals to the ratio of the sides and square of it. So 6 by 10 whole square. So you will have area of the triangle KLM divided by the area of triangle KNJ is given, that's 75, and that will be equal to 36 by 100. So the area of the triangle KLM will be equal to 36 multiply 75 divided by 100. So the area of the triangle KLM will be 27 centimeter square. So once I know the area of this triangle, I know this side, and I know I want to know this angle Y. So 1 by 2 into 6 into 10.5 into sine of Y will be equals to its area. Already I know is 27. So I will apply that formula 1 by 2 into 6 into 10.5 into sine of the Y is equal to 27. So the sine of the Y will be equals to 2 multiplied 27 divided by 6 divided by 10.5. So you will get 0.857. So this sine will go on the other side, it will become shift sine. It will become the sine inverse. So in your calculator, you will write shift sine 0.857 bracket close equals to, and that will be 58.997. So the Y value will be 59 degrees. So the value of the Y will be 59 degrees. This question is of 5 marks. Very important question, and I hope you understand. So this whole question is showing up on your screen, and you can pause the video, you can take your time. I hope you have the hard copy of that paper with you, and you can understand how this is done. So let's go to the next part, and the next part is coming up on your screen is the question number 9. He says the cumulative frequency diagram shows the marks obtained by 80 students in the maths test. Okay, so here we have the marks of the students, and here we have the cumulative frequency, and there were 80 students in this test. So these are the marks in mathematics text, and these are the number of students. It's a cumulative frequency curve drawn, and use the diagram to find an estimate of the median. So how you find the median? The cumulative frequency is 80. So first of all, find the 50% of the cumulative frequency. That will be 40. So on the y-axis, from the 40, go to the cumulative frequency curve, and when you cut it, check what is the value below it, and that will be something like from 40. If you go there, you get 40, maybe 48, I think. And let's see, I have done this already. So here we go. So from 40, I've drawn a line here. When you cut the graph, you go downstairs. So this reading is 41. So the from the graph, we know that the median is 40. When I said 41, it's 48. Sorry, 48 approximately. Okay. Now the next thing. 60% of students pass the test. Use the diagram to find the number of the marks needed to pass the test. So 60% of the students. So first of all, find 60% of the. So there are 80 students. So 60% of the 80, that will be 48. And so from 80 subtract the 48, you get 32. So basically 32 students have passed the exam. So from the top come 32 down. So 10, 20, 30. So it says 60% students have passed the test. Okay, so it's 48 basically. The 48 students have passed. So when I subtracted 80 minus 48, that's 32. So 32 students have failed. So from downstairs you will go up, and from down you go up 32, and from here go and check here. So that's 45, I think. So 45 is the passing mark. It's a very tricky question. Okay, 60% students passed. So how many failed? 32 failed. Okay, use the information on the diagram. And then the next question is, he says, using the information on the diagram, complete the frequency table. Okay, so frequency table. So, okay. So how you do this, and very simple, uh, you check what is the cumulative frequency at 0 and at 20, and then you subtract them. So at 0, you have 0. At 20, it is, I think, 8. So from 8, you will subtract 0, you will get 8. Check the cumulative frequency at 20 and at 40, and then subtract them from each other. So you will have 26 and 8, and you subtract them, you get 18. Check what is the cumulative frequency at 40 and at 60. For example, at 40 and 60, at 40 you will have this value, and at 60 you will have this value. So I have already done this. 58 minus 26, and that will be 32. Check what is the cumulative frequency at 80 and at 60. So let me check. And 80 and 60. At 80 you will have this cumulative, and at 60 you will have this cumulative frequency. So subtract them from each other, you will have 74 minus 58, and that will be 16. So that's the frequency. Check the cumulative frequency at 100 and at 80. So check it at 100 and 80. So at 100 you will have 80, and at 80 you will have more than 70 something. So it will be 80 minus 74, and you will get 6. So this is how you will find the frequencies. We are done with this. Then he says the time taken by the 80 students to complete a science test are shown in the frequency table. So here you have a frequency table. He says an estimate for the mean time taken to complete the test is 67.2625 minutes. And this is calculated using the mid-interval values as an estimate of the time in each interval. Calculate the value of the P and the Q. Okay. So because the sum of the frequencies is 80, because the total students are 80, so we will add 8 plus 13 plus P plus 20 plus Q equals to 80. So this will be one equation in the P and the Q. And then I will find the mid values of these, and I will multiply them with the frequencies. You will get Fx. So the sum of the Fx divided by the sum of F will be equals to the mean. That will be 67.625. Let me show you what I'm saying. And here we go. So the mid values of these classes, it will mid value be 45, its mid value will be 55, its mid value will be 65, its mid value will be 75, its mid value will be 85. These are the frequencies. You multiply the mid value with the frequency, you get the Fx. So you have 360, 715, 65p, 1500, and 85p. So the mean is summation fx divided by summation f. When you add the summation fx, when you add the fx, you get 2575 plus 65p plus 85q, and summation f is 80, so divided by 80. We already know the mean, that's 67.625. So this 80 will multiply with the 67.625. You get 5410 equals to 2575 plus 65p plus 85q. So 65p plus 85q will be equals to 5410 minus 2575, and that will be 2835. So divide all of them with the 5, you get 13p plus 17q is equal to 567. So that's the first equation in P and Q. And we know that the frequency, the sum of the frequencies will be equals to 80 students. So 8 plus 13 plus P plus 20 plus Q will be equals to 80. So you can see I have written here 8 plus 13 plus P plus 20 plus Q is equals to 80. So P plus Q is equals to 39. So now I have these two equations. So from this equation, I can write P is equal to 39 minus Q. So put this in the first equation, in this equation, and so it will be 13 bracket 39 minus Q plus 17Q is equals to 567. So it will be 507 minus 13Q plus 17Q is equals to 567. So it will be 4Q equals to 60. So the Q will be equals to 60 divided by 4, and that will be 15. So once you know the value of the Q, so put Q equals to 15 in the third equation, and third equation is this one. So P will be equal to 39 minus 15. So P will be 24. So the value of the P is 24 and the value of the Q is 15. It's a tough question. I hope you can see. I'm not sure. Still, you cannot see the whole question. Still, you cannot see the whole question, I think. But this is the procedure, a simultaneous equation, and so this is how this is done. Okay. So we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 10. He says that the AB is equals to as a column vector minus 3, 5. He says calculate the magnitude of the AB. The magnitude is x square plus y square under root. So very easily I can find the magnitude. Okay. So the magnitude of the AB will be equals to minus 3 whole square plus 5 whole square and the square root on all of them. So it will be 9 plus 25 and then 34 and square root on it, and that will be 5.8. So the square root of the magnitude of the AB will be 5.8. Okay, the next question. They say that the AC is equals to a column vector which is 6, 2, and C is the point 10, comma, minus 1. So find the coordinates of the point A. Okay, so I will apply the formula of the position vectors. And you know the formula for the position vectors is that OA plus AC equals to OC. So OA will be equals to OC minus AC. We know the OC. OC is the position vector of the C, and because you know the coordinates of the C, so that is also the position vector of the C. So that will be 10 and minus 1, and minus AC is 6 and 2. 10 minus 6, it will be 4, and minus 1 minus 2, it will be minus 3. So it means the position vector of the A is 4 minus 3. So it means the coordinates of the A are, the upper one is x and the lower one is y, 4 comma minus 3. So this is how you will find the coordinates of the A by applying the position vector of the position vector formula on the AC. Then he says B is the midpoint of the AD. Find the coordinates of the point D. Okay. It's the midpoint of the AD. B is the midpoint of the AD. Find the, okay. So AB, B is the midpoint of AD. So according to the vector, the AB will be equals to 1 by 2 of the AD. So the AD will be 2 times AB, and so AD will be equals to 2 multiply. I know the column vector of the AB, that's minus 3, 5. So the AD will be equals to minus 6, 10. And you know I will apply the position vector formula, and the position vector OA plus AD is equals to OD. So OA is 4 minus 3 and the AD is minus 6, 10. And OD I want to find out. So it will be minus 2 and 7. So minus 2, 7. So the D coordinates will be minus 2, comma 7. So that is the answer. So this is how you will do that part, and I can show you this. So I think that you can see now the whole of that question number 10 is B part is showing up on your screen. Okay, so we are done with the B part. That was a B part. And again, we have the B part. What is this? This is 17 page. This is 16 page. See the cameras. Okay, okay. So this is the B part of the question number 10. That was the B part of the second part of the A part. Okay. Now we are on this B part. He says the diagram shows the triangle OPQ. OPQ. And where the OP is represented with the P and the OQ is represented with the small q. And he says R is the point on the OQ such that the OR is equals to 2 times the RQ. So this portion is 2 and this portion is 1. The total portion is 3 in the ratio. So S is the midpoint of the PQ. S is the midpoint of the PQ. Okay. This is the midpoint of the PQ. The first question is find the PQ value. The PQ value will be from P go to O, from O go to Q. When you go from P to O, it will be minus P and it will be plus Q. So let me show you. This is the ratio. So first question, they ask you to find out the PQ. So the PQ will be equals to PO plus OQ. The PQ will be minus P plus Q. So the PQ will be Q minus P. Q minus P is the answer, sir. The next question they ask us is to find the OS. Very simple. From O go to P, from P go to S. That will give you OS. Okay. For OS, it is the bypass OP plus PS. The OP plus 1 by 2. PS is 1 by 2 of the PQ. The PS will be 1 by 2 of the PQ. Okay. So OS will be equals to OP means P 1 by 2 and the PQ means Q minus P. So OS will be equals to P plus, this will be Q by 2 minus P by 2. So 1P minus P by 2, you are left with the P by 2 and plus Q by 2. So I can write here 1 by 2 into P plus Q. So this is how you will find the OS value. Okay, in the next part, they ask us to find out SR from S to R. Okay, they want to go from S to R. So you can go from S to Q, Q to R, or you can go from S to P, P to O, and O to R. Whatever method you like, you can adopt. SR is a 2 marks question. So let me show you how I have done this. Okay, SR. SR, if you want to find out the SR, it will be SR is equals to SO plus OR. So SO will be minus 1 by 2 of the P plus Q, and the OR will be plus 2 by 3 of the Q. So you will have minus 1 by 2 P minus 1 by 2 Q plus 2 by 3 Q. So there are two terms who have the Q with them, so we will add them. So minus 1 by 2P, and when you add minus 1 by 2Q with the 2 by 3Q, you will get 1 by 6Q. So if you take the 1 by 6q minus 1 by 2p, and that is the answer. So this is how you will find the SR. SR is this value. Okay. So, my dear students, by this question, we have reached the end of this paper. So, thank you very much for your patience and for watching this video. This was the second video on this paper, May June 2021 402421 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the zone wood, the zone 1. And in this video, we have done from question number 6 to question number 10. And the question number 1 to question number 5, I have already done in a video, and I have uploaded that video in my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for watching my video. And if you find this video interesting and useful, and you think that this video can help you and it can help your junior students, your teachers, and your other class fellows, please share the link of this video onto your Facebook account and onto your Instagram accounts and onto your Twitter accounts. And that will be a great appreciation for me and for my work. I feel very blessed. I think it's a great blessing for me that I am able to teach so many people around the globe through this YouTube channel, and I can help the students, and they don't have to go anywhere by sitting at their home by watching the YouTube video. They can do the paper practice and learn about how to solve this paper. So, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. God bless you all.